Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Banking Business series. Today, we will be introducing the personal loan business area. Before we begin, I would like to emphasize once again that this series presents a general banking business framework aimed at providing a structured understanding of overall banking operations. In practice, actual business implementation may vary depending on national laws and regulations, local banking industry requirements, and specific business development needs. Lending has long been one of the most traditional and core businesses of a bank. Compared to the personal loan business, the corporate loan business is typically more complex, and financial institutions often differ in how they define the boundaries of their lending operations. This is especially true with the rapid growth of small and micro-enterprise financing in recent years. Some financial institutions have combined small and micro-enterprise loan business with the personal loan business under a single business area. And this is indeed a common practice, in my opinion. If a loan is primarily supported or secured by individuals, such as business owners, to enhance creditworthiness, but the actual business objective remains centered on the operation and development of the enterprise, then such a loan should be classified under the broader corporate loan category. To ensure the rigor of the expression, a conversational style was not adopted here, which may make it somewhat dry. Your understanding is appreciated. The personal loan business area refers to the comprehensive set of business processes and management activities that financial institutions undertake in providing loans to individual customers. This area covers the full life cycle from contract creation, credit limit, and account management, to post-loan services with the aim of standardizing loan application, approval, disbursement, utilization, repayment, and risk control operations, ensuring compliance, security, and profitability of personal loan business. The personal loan business area, following the life cycle of the service framework and referencing the experience sequence of stakeholders, is divided into three business phases: personal loan contract management, personal loan limit and accounting management, personal loan post-loan service. The personal loan contract management phase encompasses the life cycle management of personal loan contracts by financial institutions, covering signing, modification, and termination. It aims to ensure the security of loan funds and customer rights through standardized contract management and effective risk control. This phase relies on systematic processes and continuous customer service to achieve compliance execution and dynamic maintenance of personal loan contracts, and support stable business development and risk prevention. Create personal loan contracts is the first business activity in this phase. It refers to the process of completing loan application receipt, information registration, due diligence, approval, and contract signing in accordance with prescribed procedures, thereby generating a legally binding loan contract. Contract notarization may be conducted, where applicable, to enhance legal enforceability. This business activity confirms the customer's loan limit and repayment capacity, defines the rights and obligations of both parties, ensures complete and standardized documentation, and supports compliant execution of personal loan operations. The business event that triggers this activity is when an individual customer clearly expresses their loan intent and submits the personal loan application materials to apply for a personal loan. Create personal loan contract includes the following tasks: receive personal loan application, register personal loan application information, conduct personal loan due diligence, review personal loan application, submit entrusted loan documentation, register entrusted loan review opinion, calculate personal loan limit, execute personal loan limit pre-authorization, assign personal loan approval task, approve personal loan, execute customer signing and sealing for a personal loan contract, issue personal loan contract, execute notarization of personal loan contract, register notarization results of personal loan contract, create personal deposit loan relationship, conduct customer follow-up for personal loan. The business process diagram shows the roles responsible for each task, as well as the sequence and relationships between tasks, as shown in the figure. Receive personal loan application refers to the complete process of receiving and reviewing relevant materials in accordance with established procedures, guiding the customer in completing the application form, and finalizing the acceptance of the loan application. It aims to ensure the accuracy, completeness, and compliance of loan application materials, thereby reducing business risks, while also ensuring adherence to relevant laws and regulations to prevent legal and operational risks and safeguard the financial institution's interests. The starting point is the receipt of the customer's personal loan application materials, and the end point is the completion of documents, organization, and formal submission for processing. Inputs include personal identification and relationship proof documents. For example, ID cards of the borrower and spouse, proof of marriage of the borrower, ID cards of the co-borrower and spouse, ID cards of the guarantor and spouse, proof of financial capability. For example, proof materials demonstrating the borrower's repayment ability, proof materials demonstrating the guarantor's guarantee capability, salary transaction records, business licenses of the borrower as a business owner, and tax certificates. Transaction contracts and payment information. For example, house purchase contracts, car purchase invoices, and car dealer issued letters of intent for vehicle purchase. Proof of collateral and ownership rights. For example, property ownership certificates, vehicle title certificates, and appraisal reports of the collateral. Output include personal loan application form, personal information collection and use consent form, credit information inquiry authorization form, information sharing authorization form, organized personal loan certification documents. First, we obtain the customer's personal loan intention. Then, we guide the customer to accurately complete various loan application forms and collect the necessary personal loan application materials. Next, we review the customer's eligibility and verify the accuracy of the application forms, as well as ensure that the submitted loan materials are complete. We also provide services such as loan inquiries, credit limit checks, and calculate estimated loan repayment amounts to help customers understand their potential obligations. After that, we issue the loan acceptance opinion, which is officially stamped with the handler's name seal. Following this, we prepare a cover page for the personal loan application materials. Finally, we organize and submit the complete loan application documents to ensure everything is in order. Register personal loan application information as to the process of entering into the system the customer's basic information, loan information, credit authorization status, and related collateral information. Based on the application documents and the information obtained through authorized inquiries, it aims to achieve systematic management of customer personal loan-related information, thereby improving the efficiency of personal loan business processes and the quality of data. The starting point is the receipt of the organized personal loan application documents, and the end point is the completion of the system entry of the customer's basic information, loan information, credit authorization status, and related collateral information. Input include personal loan application form, personal information collection and use consent form, credit information inquiry authorization form, information sharing authorization form, organized personal loan certification documents. It's important to understand that not every output will serve as the input for the next task, but each output must be utilized somewhere. Otherwise, its content becomes meaningless in the context of the business activity. Output include customer basic information, personal loan information, collateral information, related party transaction assessment result. First, we register the receipt of personal loan application documents. Next, we input the customer's basic information into the system, including details of the borrower, their spouse, any co-borrowers, and guarantors. Then, we enter the personal loan details, such as the loan amount, term, repayment method, purpose, and type of collateral. After that, we input the collateral information and guarantor details. We also identify and register any related party transactions connected to the personal loan. Once that's done, we issue and record the assessment results of the related party transaction. Finally, we register the submission of personal loan application documents. Conduct personal loan due diligence refers to the verification of key information to the customer, including the borrower, spouse, and co-borrowers and other relevant parties, such as identity, assets, liabilities, cash flow, purchase transactions, and collateral. A comprehensive assessment is then conducted on the authenticity, legality, compliance, and repayment capacity of the loan application, resulting in a formal due diligence opinion that serves as a key basis for loan approval. It aims to verify the authenticity of the identities of the customer and related parties to prevent identity fraud and impersonation risks, confirm the customer's stable repayment ability by assessing income sources, debt levels, and spending structure, review the customer's credit history, including outstanding loans from other banks, past credit behavior, and any records of default. Verify the authenticity of the loan purpose and related purchase transactions to prevent fictitious deals or arbitrage behavior. Investigate the actual condition and value retention of the collateral and assess the legality, validity, and risk coverage of the pledged assets. clarify key loan elements such as loan amount, term, interest rate, repayment method, etc., through communication with the customer, and compile a complete due diligence report. Provide a comprehensive, accurate, and compliant due diligence opinion to support prudent credit decision-making during loan approval. The starting point is the scheduling of a customer interview, or the initiation of the investigation process, and the end point is the completion of a formal due diligence report, along with the written investigation conclusion. Input include personal loan application form, personal information collection and use consent form, credit information inquiry authorization form, information sharing authorization form, organized personal loan certification documents, customer basic information, personal loan information, collateral information, related party transaction assessment results. Output include personal loan application approval form, personal loan due diligence report, verified personal loan certification documents stamped with certified true copy. First, we register the receipt of the personal loan application documents. Then, we identify any related party transaction findings and include them in the due diligence process. Next, we determine the appropriate investigation method, whether by phone, interview, or on-site inspection, and schedule the interview or field investigation accordingly. Following that, we conduct the customer interview or on-site investigation to verify the authenticity of the identities of the customer and related parties. We also verify the customer's assets, liabilities, cash flow, legitimacy of the loan purpose, purchase transactions, and collateral status to confirm their stable repayment ability. We review the customer's credit history to understand existing loan balances at other banks, past credit behavior, and any defaults. We investigate and document the actual status of collateral, such as the condition, ownership, and valuation of any properties. Afterwards, we confirm key loan elements with the customer, including loan amount, term, interest rate, and repayment method. We guide the customer through filling out the personal loan application approval form and issue a formal investigation opinion. We also ensure that personal loan proof documents are stamped with the certified true copy seal. Then, we complete the personal loan due diligence report, and finally, submit all personal loan application documents for a further processing. Review personal loan application refers to the process of independently reviewing the compliance, authenticity, rationality, and credit risk of a personal loan application based on the application documents, due diligence report, and system recorded information, and providing a formal review opinion. It aims to prevent credit risk, ensure legally compliant operations, and provide reliable support for personal loan approval. Through an independent review of personal loan application documents and due diligence reports to determine compliance with national laws, regulatory policies, and internal institutional requirements, while identifying fraudulent documents, credit deficiencies, moral hazard, and related party risks. Ensure consistency between system-recorded information and physical documents. Ultimately, deliver authoritative, objective, and auditable review opinions to provide accurate and independent references for prudent credit decision-making. The starting point is the receipt of the personal loan application documents, and the end point is the delivery of the personal loan review opinion. Input include personal loan application form, credit information inquiry authorization form, personal information collection and use consent form, information sharing authorization form, personal loan application approval form, personal loan due diligence report, verified personal loan certification documents stamped with certified true copy, customer basic information, personal loan information, collateral information, related party transaction assessment result. Output include signed personal loan application approval form with official review opinion. First, we register the receipt of the personal loan application documents. Next, we review the completeness, compliance, and format of the submitted documents. Then, we verify the consistency of the information with a focus on key fields such as customer identity, loan purpose, and collateral status, making sure the data entered in the system matches the paper documents exactly. After that, we review the customer's credit records to identify outstanding loan balances at other financial institutions and to check for any credit risks such as past defaults, overdue payments, non-performing loans, or fraudulent behavior. At the same time, we review the customer's existing loan portfolio with our institution to assess their debt concentration and repayment pressure, and to determine whether they have the capacity to repay new loans. Additionally, we audit the due diligence opinions to ensure their accuracy, professionalism, compliance, and that they truthfully reflect the customer's actual situation. Finally, based on the above reviews, we issue the formal review opinion, sign it on the personal loan application approval form, and submit the personal loan application documentation. Alright, if you find this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll select some representative ones and answer them in short videos. See you next time.